We all love earning passive income. The only thing that makes it better is when we can earn that passive income on a device we already own. Now, we all know the Helium Miner here can mine the IOT token, but do you realize it can mine 11 other cryptocurrencies at the same time? That's right, a total of 12 cryptocurrencies all being mined on one device at the same time. How do you do it? It's actually simpler than you think, and I even told you about the first one here in this video about the Crankk token, and I shared that with you about 9 months ago. Now, one thing I love about Crankk is they're building a lot of partnerships. In fact, I'm going to utilize the Crankk Dashboard to onboard all these other cryptocurrencies. Now, through this video, you can go directly to those particular tokens' websites, get the APIs and the coding to code your Helium Miner. You do not have to do this through the Crankk Dashboard. However, if you are a part of Crankk, it makes it really easy. So that's what I'm going to use today. I'm going to walk you step by step through the process. Now, before we begin, I do want to let you know all the links and all the information I'm going to share with you in this video is down below in the description. So if you don't want to go through the Crankk Dashboard and you want to go straight to the website or do your own research, which I always suggest, definitely click on the links below. Go in and dig around on these crypto projects. Understand what you're getting into before you just randomly start installing things. But if you're ready to get going, let's dive into it. Now, to get started, the first thing we have to do is know exactly what the IP address is for our Helium Miner. To do that, we're going to use a program called Advanced IP Scanner. And I put a link in the description down below. It is a free download. Now, once you get it downloaded, simply go ahead and click on the scan button here. And what it's going to do is scan your entire network, find all the devices, and let you know what the IP address is for each of those devices. Now, we know the Helium Miner is a Raspberry Pi device, so we're going to wait till it completes a scan, then look through our Raspberry Pis and find out which one is our Helium Miner. Now, as you can see, I've got 4 different Raspberry Pis on my network. Now, if you don't know what they are, you can possibly go through the Helium mobile app, check your settings that way, and that'll give you the information, or you can do it by trial and error. But what I want to do is log into the Crankk Dashboard utilizing that IP address. To do that, it's really simple. Open up a browser tab, type in http:// the IP address of that device, which is 192.168.0.187, port number 17080, and hit enter. Now, if this is your first time logging into the dashboard, it's going to ask you for your name and password. Now, the default name was admin. The password, well, that's whatever you set it up to be. So I hope you can remember your password. If not, reach out to the Crankk tech support team. Maybe they can help you out, but worst case scenario, you might have to reflash your SD card to get your password to access the dashboard. But once you're in the dashboard, go down here on the bottom left to where it says MultiMining. Once you're in the MultiMining tab, you can see all the cryptocurrencies that you can start mining with your Helium device. Now, some of these do require either a staking of tokens or an additional piece of hardware, and I'll give you all that information as we go through it, as well as the description down below. I listed all that out as well. So you can sort through these piece by piece or jump through the chapters really quick to avoid the ones that you don't want to invest in. But we're just going to move down the row one by one. So if you want to skip over a particular one, just jump to the next chapter. So the first token on the list is called ATOR. Now, if we pull up their website, we can see ATOR is the anonymity layer for DePIN. Essentially, you're going to run a relay, and you're going to get paid ATOR tokens based on the amount of time that you're operating that relay. Now, I do want to tell you that ATOR does require you to stake 100 ATOR tokens on their platform to operate as an earning relay. Now, current price of ATOR token is $1.56 per coin. So that's about $156 investment if you decide to start earning on ATOR. Now, this is one I have not chosen to invest in, but if you do, I'm going to walk you through the process. The very first thing you have to do is forward the port for your Helium Miner for the ATOR network, and that is port number 9001. Now, setting up a port forwarding within your router is different for every device, so check your instruction manual. But on my router, I simply went into the Advanced tab, then into NAT forwarding. And as you can see right here, I named it ATOR. I told it what IP address, which is the device I want it to forward to, the port number, which was 9001, and then the protocol I set to all. So once I set that up, the traffic can flow freely through my router to my Helium Miner. Now, once you're ready to install the ATOR software, it's really easy. Just click on the little download box next to ATOR. And that's going to take you to the screen. It's going to ask you a nickname, an email address, and your Ethereum wallet address. So once you've gotten all those filled in, go ahead and click Submit. And it says ATOR installation in progress. Please wait. There you go. It's installing the ATOR software on our Helium device right now. Now, once the installation is complete, it'll take you right back here to the start screen and show a little green check mark. That says ATOR's up and running. But what we have to do is wait about 6 to 8 hours for ATOR to be populated and updated. Then you're going to go into the dashboard, and the links are in the description down below. Once you're in the dashboard here, you're going to go over here to claimable relays. Now your relay should be listed here. This is where you're going to stake your ATOR and take possession of that relay. Once you've done that, you are up and earning. Now, if you want to learn more about ATOR, definitely go down in the description. I've got the website, the Discord, documents, everything you want to know is down below. Go check it out. Now, the next one we're going to install is Filecoin Station. Now, this is really super simple, requires no staking, nothing more than a wallet address. So make sure you have like a MetaMask wallet address. Address must start in a 0x. So to get it installed, simply click on the install link right here. And then it's just going to ask you for your wallet address. So go ahead and paste your wallet address in there and click submit. Now, as you can see, it's going through and automatically installing all of this for us. It's configuring our miner for us. There is no port forwarding on this. And I can tell you that Filecoin pays out automatically when it hits 0.1 Filecoin. Now, once the installation is complete, it'll take you right back to the start screen. And as you can see, Filecoin has a green checkbox. Real easy. Now, if you want to check your earnings on Filecoin, click on the link in the description down below, and that's going to bring you out here to Filefox. From here, simply paste your wallet address in and hit enter. And as you can see, I just set it up, so I have not earned any Filecoin yet. But the great thing is, they're going to automatically deposit this into my wallet. I don't have to go in and claim or do anything. Truly passive income. Now, the next one we're going to install is the Grass token. Now, personally, I've been mining Grass tokens just using my computer for about 9 months now. But the great thing is I can start doing it on my Helium Miner. To get started, the first thing we have to do is create an account on the Grass network. So click on the link in the description down below to take you to the Grass website. Now, once you're here, all you have to do is enter your email address, your username, password, and create your account. Now, once you've created your account, go and go back to the dashboard. Then right next to Grass, click on the download icon. From there, it's going to take us in and ask for your username and your password. Go ahead and enter both of those and click submit. Now it's going to say Grass installation progress. That's it. Once it's done installing Grass, it'll take you back to the home screen. And as you can see, we've got a green check mark. Now, there's absolutely nothing we have to do with Grass because the token hasn't launched yet, but that's coming up really, really soon. So getting in early is always good. Now, if you want to monitor your Grass earnings, simply go to the app.getgrass.io website and then log into your account. Now, once you're on the Grass dashboard, you can not only monitor your earnings that you're making in Grass tokens, but also you can keep track of your network. As you can see right here, it says I'm connected and my network quality is 100%. So it's a great way to keep an eye on your Helium miner without having to log into your Helium miner. Now, another thing I want to warn you about is you can only have one device mining Grass tokens per IP address. Great thing is now I can turn off my computer at night and not leave it running to mine the Grass token. My Helium miner's going to do it for me. So let's jump into the next one. Now, the next one on our list is Helium. Well, as we know, this is a Helium miner, so it's already checked. We don't have to install Helium on a Helium device, thankfully. So we're going to skip over that one. Next one is Honeygain. Now, once again, this is another one in which it's going to share our bandwidth. Now, the first thing we have to do is create our account. So click on the referral link in the description down below, and that's going to open up the Honeygain website. Now, as you can see, by using that referral link, you already get a $3 perk to your rewards. Now, to get started, all you have to do is click the register button to create an account. So go and enter your email address and create a password and click continue with email. Once you've registered, it takes you to your dashboard. Now, I do recommend confirming your email and going through that process. But the great thing is, right now, we already see that we have 3,000 Honeygain tokens, and we're ready to install Honeygain on our miner. So let's go back to the dashboard here for Crankk. And next to Honeygain, go ahead and click that download icon. That's going to tell us we have to enter our username, our password, and it wants us to name our device. So we're going to name this Serenity 2. Once we have all that information typed in, go ahead and click submit. There you go. Honeygain installation in progress. Please wait. And as you can see, it's installing everything for us. And there we go. Once installation is complete, it'll take us back here to the dashboard and give us our green check mark. Now, when we go back into the Honeygain dashboard, we can see we have our initial $3 credit, but also down here at My Active Devices, Serenity 2 is up and running. That's it. It's that simple. Now, I will tell you that Honeygain has a $20 cash out limit. So this has to earn up to a $20 value until you can cash it out. But there's nothing else to do. You're up and running, didn't cost a dime besides a few clicks of time. Okay, now the next one we're going to install is probably really familiar, and that is the Mysterium network. Now, Mysterium's been out for a couple years now, but I can tell you, when I tried to mine Mysterium on a computer a couple years back, it was very complicated and challenging, so I just gave up. The great thing is, doing it through the Helium Miner is super quick and easy. But I do got to warn you, the first thing we need to do is port forwarding. So let's go back into our router again, and as we can see, I've already installed the Mysterium network. And the device IP, once again, is the Helium Miner. The ports we want to port over is 1194. And that is both for external and internal. Protocol, I set to all. Once you've got that saved, you're ready to go, and that should be the last port forwarding for any more of these crypto projects. Now, the next thing we need to do is create our account on Mysterium. Click on the referral link down in the description, and it'll take you to this page. Now, from here, enter your email address, your password twice, and make sure to select I agree to all the terms and privacy policy. Once you've got those filled in, go ahead and click sign up. Now it's going to tell you it sent a verification email. So go ahead and go into your email and verify that email. Now, as soon as you verify your email, it's going to ask you to log in. So go ahead and enter your email address and password and click log in. Now, once you're logged in, it's going to ask you to set up a node. But we don't want to set up a node through Mysterium directly. What we want is the API key. Now, to get that, go ahead and click on your icon up here and then scroll down a little bit and you see API details. That is your API key. We're going to need that to set up our node. So go ahead and click on the double page there to copy its clipboard, and then go back into the Crankk Dashboard. Now we're ready to install Mysterium. So go ahead and click the download icon next to Mysterium, and then go ahead and click the install button. Now this is going to install Mysterium for us. Once this is complete, that's when we have to go in and claim our node. Now once Mysterium is finished, it'll take us back here to the dashboard and give us a green check mark. But what we need to do now is go claim that node. So open a new tab up, and then type in the address bar, http:// the IP address of your Helium Miner, :4449. Okay. Once you get that typed in, go ahead and hit enter. Now that's going to take you to the Mysterium Node Runner onboarding page. Now what we want to do is go down here at the bottom where it says Advanced Onboarding. Start here. Click on the Start Here. Now the first thing we need to do is create a password for our node. So go ahead and type in your password twice, and it says we want to enter your API key. That's what we copied over on the Mysterium website. So go ahead and go into this field here and paste in your API key you copied earlier. From there, click I agree to the terms and conditions and click confirm. Next, it's going to ask you what wallet address do you want to withdraw your Mysterium tokens to. Now I just use my MetaMask, and it's even got directions down here if you have questions on that. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my MetaMask wallet address and just paste that into the field there and click finish. And there we go. Our Mysterium node is up and running, and we can see here on the dashboard, we haven't earned anything yet, but we just got it started. So you can check back on this as far as your earnings from Mysterium. And the great thing is you can withdraw Mysterium right to your MetaMask wallet. Now the next one we're going to install is called Pawns.App. Now Pawns.App is very similar as it's going to share your bandwidth. But what makes it unique is it's going to allow individuals and businesses to break through the geo-lock system. That way they can start researching information in your area that they may not normally be able to get access to. So to get started, the first thing we have to do is go to the Pawns.App website and create an account. So when you click on the link in the description down below, it's going to take you here to Pawns.App. From here, go ahead and claim your $3 now, and that's going to open the screen allowing you to create your account. Now from here, just enter your email address, your password, and if you would, type in the referral code here, the 5066466. I'd greatly appreciate it. While you're doing that, make sure to take a moment, like and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to keep bringing you the best crypto information I can. Once you've got all this entered, go ahead and click sign up. That'll take you to the Pawns.App dashboard. Now from here, you can see what your balance is, how much traffic you've earned so far, and Pawns.App even has surveys and stuff you can take to help boost your returns. Now, once you have your account created, let's go ahead and go back over to the Crankk Dashboard. Next to Pawns.App, go ahead and click the download icon. Then it's just going to ask you for your username and your password you just created your account with. So go ahead and type those in. Once you've got them entered, go ahead and click submit. And there you go. Pawns.App is up and running. Now I will tell you that Pawns.App does have a cash out limit of $5. So you must earn $5 before you can cash out. But check out these surveys. Some of them are paying $2, 46 cents, $2.50. You could easily make $5 just on doing the surveys alone. Not to mention, it's going to be earning while you're sleeping. So that one's complete. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Now, the next one we're going to set up is the PiPhi Network. Now, PiPhi is very unique as it rewards users for offering smart home and environmental data information to the blockchain. Now, a lot of us remember the Awair Elements and the different weather stations. Well, this is where you can use those devices to start earning. But I want to let you know right off the bat, it does require a $50 purchase of a license to start earning with the PiPhi Network. Now, you can onboard your devices, that's fine. You simply won't earn unless you own a license. Now, currently, PiPhi supports up to 20 devices, but they are planning on onboarding more. This list you see on the screen, these are the devices currently enabled on PiPhi. Now, for every device, you're going to earn 10 PiPhi tokens per day per device. Now, you can duplicate up to one device. Now, what this means is if you have 2 Awair elements with one license, you will be able to earn 10 PiPhi on each Awair element. But if you have 3 Awair elements, you will only earn 10 PiPhi on the first and the second one, not on the third. To make a third duplicate one, you must get another license. So check out your devices, find out if this is worth it, and read through the documentation. And I'll put a link in the description down below so you can do your own research. But if you decide this is a good fit, then let's go ahead and install PiPhi. Now, unlike the other ones we've installed, the first thing we have to do is actually install the PiPhi. So go ahead and click the download icon here, and all it says is install PiPhi. So go ahead and click install. Wait for this to complete. Then we're going to go in through the dashboard, and that's where we're going to install our devices, our Awair elements, things like that, as well as put in our license code and our wallet address. Okay, once PiPhi is done installing, it'll take you right back here to the dashboard, and as you can see, we have a green check mark. Now, to access the PiPhi Network dashboard, what we have to do is open a new tab and go to http:// our IP address of our miner, :31415. That's a port number for our PiPhi dashboard. Go ahead and hit enter. And there you go. There's our dashboard up and running. Now, this is where we can start importing our information. So if you have a license key, go ahead and click on your account here and go to settings. This is where you're going to paste in your license key. Now, remember, without the license key, you're not actually going to earn. But you can, however, onboard your devices. Now, back here on the dashboard, to add your device, go ahead and click on devices. From here, you have to decide if it's a sensor or an actual device. Well, let's say we're going to do the Awair element. So we'll click on sensor, and this is where we go add sensor, choose an option, and right there, Awair element. Now from here, we have to select which room it's in, living room, dining room, whatever room you've got it set to. You have to put the IP address of your Awair element. Now, this was a little challenging for me to find. I actually had to go into my router, look for connected devices, because IP Scanner just gave me an IP address. It did not tell me it was an Awair element. So put in your sensor IP address, and then the sensor rear ID on the back of every sensor should have a number, which is actually your MAC address. Go ahead and type that in this field. You can add a description to it and then click submit. And that will onboard your device into the PiPhi network. And if you have your license set, you're going to start earning 10 PiPhi tokens per day per device. I got to tell you, this was a little more complicated and in-depth than some of the other projects that we had onboarded to our Helium Miner. But if you have some of these sensors and you want to start earning, this might be a great opportunity. Make sure to read all the documentation down below before you dive in and just buy a license and get going, because you may find out that your sensor might not be compatible or the earnings just aren't worth it. So decide for yourself if it's right for you. So let's get into the next one. Now, a lot of you might have heard Presearch either in the news or in different DeFi communities. The great thing here is we can operate this node with our Helium Miner and not have to do it through our computer. However, I got to let you know right off the bat, it does require you to stake 4,000 pre-tokens to start earning. At current market value, that's about $64. I highly recommend go down and read the documentation, find out if this is right for you before you proceed setting this up. But if it is right, let's go ahead and install it. So the first thing we have to do is create an account on Presearch. So click on the link in the description down below, and it'll take you to the Presearch page here. Now, once you're here, go ahead and click Join Presearch. This is where we're going to set up our account. So go ahead and type in your email address, set your password, click I have read the agreement, terms and conditions, and yes, I am human. And of course, it's going to do a CAPTCHA to verify that you are actually human. So this one says, choose the figurine depicting something that is alive. Tractors, the planet's alive. How about the little bug guy here? We'll go with that and click next. And it's going to make me do it a second time. Well, it looks like the same little bug guy. So click on him and verify. There we go. And sign up now. Now, the first place it's going to take us is to our account page. What we really need is to go to the node's dashboard page because we need to copy our API key. To do that, go ahead and click up here where it says pre, scroll down to node rewards and click on that. Now that's going to take us to our dashboard. And as you can see right here, your node registration code. That's what we need. So we're going to go ahead and copy that. Then we're going to go back into our Crankk Dashboard. So once we're here, we're going to go ahead and click the icon next to Presearch to download and install Presearch. And as you can see, the first thing it's asking for is enter your registration code. So we're going to go ahead and paste in the code we just copied and click submit. There we go. It's installing Presearch. Now we just have to wait for it to complete. And there we go. Our Presearch node is installed, up and running. Now it's not going to show up over on our dashboard for a little while. So give it about an hour or so, and then you should be able to refresh this and see your node actually operational and find out exactly how much it's earning. Now I will tell you that Presearch has a lot of other functionality. So definitely read through the documentation. Understand all the ways you can earn with Presearch. But the greatest part about this is I can run it from my Helium Miner. It means one less computer I have to keep running in my house to earn passive income. Now the next one we're going to install is called Repocket. Now one thing about Repocket is you can install it on multiple devices on the same IP address. See, it not only utilizes bandwidth, but also computing power to help earn passive income. And there are no prerequisites of licenses or tokens you have to buy. So it's just a matter of setting it up and start earning. So the first thing you have to do is click on the link in the description down below to create your account. Now that's going to take you to the page here to sign up. So all you have to do is enter your name, your email address, create a password, and then click the box saying, I confirm I'm over 18 years of age. I agree to the terms and conditions and the privacy policy. Once you've got that, go ahead and click sign up. Now we'll ask you to verify your email address. So go ahead and open your email, click on the verification link, and then it'll reset your Pocket page to the next screen. Now, as soon as you verify your email address, it takes you straight to the dashboard and says, congratulations, you gained $5. There you go. Claim a $5 bonus. Now, of course, it's going to give you a bunch of pop-ups to take a tour through the dashboard, find out different ways you can earn. We're going to go ahead and skip that for now because what we really want right now is our API key. So to get that key to import into our Helium Miner, go over here to the left side where it says Sell Internet. Click on that. And right here, use this API key with Docker. So what we want to do is copy that one right there. Then we want to go back to our Crankk Dashboard. And next to Repocket, go ahead and click the download icon. Now it's going to ask you for the email address you used to set up your Repocket account. So go ahead and type in that email and then paste in your API key that we just copied from the dashboard. After that, go ahead and click submit. Now we just have to wait for it to finish installing. And there we go. Repocket is finished installing. And you can see we got the little green check mark. But let's go back to the dashboard of Repocket. And under the icon here, you can see devices. There you go. Right there, my device is up, running, and earning as we speak. Now, we'll let you know there is a $10 withdrawal limit from Repocket. So we have to collect $10 before we can request a payout. But the great thing is, it's free to get set up, and they give you a $5 bonus. You're already halfway there. Now, the last project on our list is one I had never heard of until I started creating this video. And that project's called Wingbits. Now, it's a very unique project where they reward you for tracking aircraft. Yeah, actual airplanes flying around. You get rewarded for tracking those. But I got to let you know, it does require you to buy an additional device. Now, these devices are between $40 to $50. The one I'm waiting for to arrive is this one from Amazon, and it's $39.95. Now, we'll let you know, I put links in the description down below for two devices that Wingbits recommends purchasing. This one at $39.95 and another one for $49.95. So there are links in there to buy that device. I'm waiting for mine to arrive. But when that device arrives, I will create another video walking you step by step through the process. But to give you an idea of Wingbits, this is their dashboard. And as you can see, this is live data of aircraft all over the Northwest. So I'm right here in Boise, Idaho. As you can see, Seattle and up and down the coastline is absolutely layered with aircraft. Now, we'll let you know, reading through the documentation, I did not see where we had to stake any tokens or do anything else other than owning this hardware. But all the links and everything you need to know about it is in the description down below. But if we go back to our Crankk dashboard, we go to install Wingbits, it starts asking a whole bunch of technical questions. What's your latitude, your longitude, your device ID, your time zone? All these different pieces of information. But I highly recommend go through, read the documentation, make sure you understand all the ins and outs before you order your device. And if you have any questions, jump in the Wingbits Discord. There's a link for them in the description down below as well. Now in this video, I just showed how you can earn 12 different cryptocurrencies utilizing your Helium Miner. Now some of these projects I've been involved with for months. Others I just heard about. Some do require token staking. Others require you to buy an extra piece of hardware. The biggest thing here is you need to do your own research. Understand the projects that you're getting into and what you're installing before just diving in. So I put links down below to all the websites, descriptions, discords, everything hopefully you can possibly need to do your own research. But as always, don't listen to me or anybody else. The decision is yours. So take accountability and decide if these are right for you. Now, I hope this information's been helpful. And if you would, please do me a huge favor. Take a minute, like the video, subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to keep bringing you the best crypto information I can. So thank you very much for your time. And until next time, have a great night.